Hey everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Ever Sleep, and I've got another Goodsmile Company Pop Up Parade to unbox for you today. Now, as you can see by the box already, this is one of the older figures, and it comes from Fairy Tail. So here today, I've got the classic costume, or original, of Erza Scarlet. She's one of the main characters of the anime and manga Fairy Tail. And she'll be joining the ever-growing collection of Fairy Tail Pop-Up Parades that I've done. Now, all these figures, obviously, I have covered on this channel already. And again, I've been grabbing a random Pop-Up Parade every single week that I can, and showing you guys what they look like out of the box. So far, I have been pretty impressed with their Fairy Tail line. I've done Natsu, I've done two different versions of Lucy, and I've done Gray. Now, they also have a newer version of everybody where they are in their I believe they're like the magic tournament. I'm brain farting on what it's actually called, but the magic like tournament garb. They're in like they're like bluish purplish kind of like wizard outfits. So those are all coming out as well. So I'll probably be picking those up too. And I think I also have to get Wendy, who they just released more recently. So far, again, I've been impressed with this line. I really liked them all. And I've got really high expectations for Erza. So there are a few different pop-up parades of her as well. I think there are two others that have been released. Could only be one, but I know there's at least two that they've shown. And they're also doing some of the large and extra large pop-up parades as well. Have not dipped in any of those yet, but with how good the small ones look, I might have to. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at this window box and then take her out. All right, so as you can see, again, this is the old style pop-up parade box with all the little triangles kind of going off of it and the plain white front here. We've got Pop-Up Parade. We've got Fairy Tail over here on this side. And obviously we can get a good look at what Erza's going to look like, and as well as the fact that she's going to actually have her sword. So I do love that as well. Obviously we've got the side of the box is a clear window. We've got the other side of the box is a clear window. Obviously you can see the top. And here on the back, we've got it's kind of a grayscale. Normally, these had a lot of colors popping, but this one is more of a grayscale. So it's just a very plain looking back with all the information on the back. So that's it for this box. Again, these are pretty simple, to the point, and you get to see the entire figure that you're checking out. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open her up right now. So as always, we are going to make our cuts here. Get this guy opened up. Well, get this girl opened up. I'm gonna make some loud noise. And she actually has a little instruction sheet right here with how to take her sword apart. So it looks like it's going to just kind of pop apart at the bottom and just plug in. So we'll see how that works out when we get to it. So we're going to cut around the sides here and the top. Make sure you don't cut the actual figure. So it actually has the protective film kind of sticking out of the plastic. We're going to pop her open. As you can see, she's all pretty much one piece other than her base and her sword. So we're going to go ahead and see her base. And it's a purplish tone. Being Erza, I thought she'd have a red base, but I guess since Natsu and Lucy already have a red base, we had to go a little different. So she does have 3 spots for keys to key into right here. So she's going to have 2 on one foot and 1 on the other. Again, mine was kind of taped in. So she's fully covered here. Take off your plastic carefully. You don't want to wreck the hair or break it. So let's see. I'm going to kind of unfold it. Do hate when they do this. I like that they do it, but I hate it at the same time because sometimes it is a pain to get out. So I'm going to wiggle it around a little bit and make sure we don't wreck the hair and try to just pull it. And there we go. Erza is all out of her packaging. We're going to key in her feet down here. And I got to make sure sure that she fits in right. There we go. She's keyed in. And now we have her sword. Let's see what the deal is with this, because apparently it does come apart at the bottom of the hilt. So let's see if the tape doesn't get stuck to it first. So here is her sword. Looks pretty good. And I'm going to see here. Oh, okay. So you can't really see it, but the little tiny tip actually comes off the sword. So you can just go around and you can do this so you guys can see. So the sword will just go right up into her hand. Sorry about that. You have to kind of wiggle it around a little bit. And then you can't even see it. It's very, 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 very tiny. I don't know if that'll even focus on it. So this is something that would easily get lost. And it does make it difficult to put it in because her hair is right there. But you get it plugged in. I'll show you when I give you zoomed in. It plugs right into the top here, and boom, now her sword will stay still. So a little bit more assembly than usual, but she looks really, really good. So can't wait to show you guys. All right, so as always, I've got you guys free camera, so it might get a little shaky, but I'm going to do a little 360. So her base is more like a maroon than a purple, so it kind of does fit her a little bit, I guess. But I thought they would have went with like a deeper red, but she looks really good. The pose and everything, costume, everything is very clean. Again, I like what they kind of did with the sword where you could kind of take the handle apart and put it together. So she's very, very good looking. I think this is very cool. I'm going to bring you guys in, the usual, and zoom. Whoosh. Yeah, I know, corny sound effects. As you can see, yeah, so her base, I'm going to bring a little bit more light here for you guys. Her base is like a purplish kind of tone. So there we go. I'll put a little more light there for you. So she has a purplish tone base. It fits. It looks really good still. Let's see her boots here. They've got some wrinkles. You know, they got some wrinkling in them. Obviously, it look like they're, you know, used. So I like that. I like the little attention to detail there. But first, I'll bring you up here to the sword. Sword looks really clean. Everything about it looks good. The details on it are very nice. And as you can see, this little piece right here is the part that pops off. So it's a very, very, very tiny piece in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, everything fit really nice. The blade looks really good. It's not all wobbly and messy. So yeah, there's her sword. And again, we're going to go back to the boots. Boots look super clean. Everything's done well. No paint markings, no globs, no blending up into the legs. Obviously, her skirt, pleats are really good on it. It looks great. It's got a little bit of a flare right here, kind of like almost like right over here. She's kind of whipping her sword out, so there's kind of a swoosh to her dress. And, you know, for everybody at home, yep, there you go. Okay. There you go, because you knew some people were going to be looking for that. Her gauntlet looks great. Beautiful. It's got a great metallic tone to it. The hair is very, very well done and very well sculpted. No globs, no blotches, no nothing. I like that. Obviously, you know, you can see the seams, but that's typical. You know, here's just the rest of her armor, and her gauntlet looks great. She's got the hand on the hip, looking like a badass. Bring it over here to the front now. Sorry, I got shaky there. You know, the belt looks really good. The details in the armor are great. So I think that looks really good. Her pauldrons look awesome. And the money right here, the face, the resting bitch face that is Erza came out fantastic. So all in all, I'm thinking this is a pretty solid pop-up parade. I'm going to bring you guys over, and I'm going to show you guys kind of her with everybody. So I'm going to take her off of this because there's not going to be enough space on it to put them all. So here she is with my current set right now, the current collection that I have. Obviously, we've got Gray, we've got the Taurus Lucy, we've got our standard Natsu, and we've got our standard costume Lucy. So again, these all look fantastic. I love what the Goodsmile Pop Up Parade brand has done with all of these. They look great. And yeah, if you want to check out any of these in detail, I do have videos of every one of these as well. Can't wait to grow this collection a little bit more. All right, so that's it for another very impressive entry into my ever-expanding collection of Goodsmile Company pop-up parades. I'm going to say right now, I mean, honestly, you know, the Lucy's are a fan favorite, but I'm going to say right now, this Erza is my favorite of these so far. I mean, she is my favorite character in the series as far as I've gotten in it, because obviously we know Fairy Tail is massive, but she is one of my favorite characters in the series, and they completely nailed it with this figure. They did the character justice, and she looks fantastic. Most of the other ones, I mean, I have, I think one other Erza, and it's a bunny girl, and she looks beautiful. But going, you know, just for your standard look, we don't have a lot of affordable figures as far as she goes. So having these pop-up parade lines, again, just like with the rest of these characters, having these pop-up parade lines is fantastic if you're not looking to spend $200 or $300 just to get a figure of your character that you like. So again, having these pop-up parades in all these different lines going on right now is awesome. You know, this Persona, things like that, all these lines that don't have a lot of entry-level collectibles. These are perfect. And I think Erza is, I gotta say, I'm looking at her again, she's my favorite one that I've done so far. And these are the 5 I've done so far. Again, I do have some more, but I think she is phenomenal. I think they did a great job on the sculpt. The face looks amazing. All her armor, everything looks so good. And yeah, I am very happy to have her and add her to the collection. Happy I was finally able to show her to everybody, because again, I do pick these pop-up parades at random. They're all kind of laying on a shelf, so I don't even see what it is, and I just pull one out and go. So the piles are getting smaller. So we're going to start seeing some more quintuplets and things like that, because there's 5 of them. So I still have to finish doing the quintuplets for you all. So I'm sure I'm going to be pulling some of those. I think there's still a couple of Konosubas and stuff like that left. Some ReZero ones, things like that. But I am happy to finally have gotten to open up Erza, because she is incredible. And she is an awesome addition to this set. Now I'm going to rate her rate her very high. And again, I rate these by the scale and their price point comparable to other stuff. I'm going to actually give Erza a 9 out of 10, because she came out phenomenal. Really like this one. And it could just be my preference and my partiality to the character, but I'm giving her a 9 out of 10. She is a must-have if you're a fan of Erza or of Fairy Tail, or if you're collecting this line in general. I think she is phenomenal. One of my favorite pop-up parades I've done so far. So, and I've been doing a lot of them lately. But yeah, again, cannot recommend this highly enough. I think she's terrific, and it makes me want to buy the large and extra large versions of her as well. So we'll see. Again, we'll see if I dip into those. Not sure yet, but for now, I'm going to stick with pop-up parades, because again, they are an affordable and space-saving alternative to buying a bunch of huge figures. But yeah, that's it for this video. Another great one by Goodsmile. If you guys enjoyed this video, do all the usual. Click the like, click the share, click the subscribe button. If you didn't like her, click the dislike button. The usual spiel. Follow me on all the social medias. Link tree down in the description below. If I do have links to purchase her, I will drop those down in the description as well. And I know you guys are probably a little upset because you've been looking forward to a bunny girl unboxing this week. Stay tuned. I think it's going to come the very end of the week. And if I don't have the time to get that big girl done, we're going to get an Iron Studios piece at the end of the week. So we'll see. I know I've got some people already messaging me, asking me about, where's Albedo? Where's Albedo? So she's coming. she's coming, but I did have a lot of stuff going on this week on the personal life side. So, again, I know, excuses, but we're going to get her. We're going to get her. So, stay tuned. But yeah, that's it for this video. And thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, whoever it's going to be. Bye, everyone.